Did it go? All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe Kai and Schultz and Timmy Rodriguez. We've got Missy helping us with the. She'll be doing the camera for us tonight. But get ready to start our second district ball game tonight. Your Sudan Hornets and the Lockney. We are here at Longhorn Field. Again, looking right into the sun. You'll have to ask Timmy for sure on that. Or it may be on the camera. So, all right. Anyway, the Longhorns won the toss, the coin flip. I didn't get to see we'll find out which direction going. I think they deferred to the second half. We're getting ready to do the national anthem. Getting lined up to do that as well. Our BOGO band playing the fight song. Again, we are in the stands tonight, and I know the video's not going to be very good until the sun goes down. It's going to be pretty tough to see. We'll pause for the playing of the national anthem. That was the Longhorn Band with their rendition of the national anthem. Yeah, the sun's just about down to where it's not going to affect us too bad, maybe. So, camera operator says nobody cuss the camera operator tonight. We need to be nice to her. All right, let's see here. Yes, we are going to get the ball to start the ball game. So Lockney did defer to the second half. We are going to defend. This field runs north and south. We're going to defend the south end zone, going to the north. So we'll be going from the left to the right. Again, we're on the visitor side of the field, facing west, looking right into the sun. So, and hopefully it'll be like just a little bit, it get down behind the stands, and we'll be able to have a lot better picture for you. Again, Hornets getting ready to receive the kick. We've got, let's see who's back. That'll be Cal, Carter, and can't see who else is over there, but I think that's been Ryer. No, it's Hayden and Cal. Hayden takes it and hands off to Cal. Cal's going up the sideline. He's going to score. He's down to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5. You got a Hornet touchdown with 11:47 left in the first quarter. They changed that up a little bit. Ooh, that's there. They changed up their kickoff return scheme. Hayden again received the kick and started to go to the left and then handed off to Cal coming back to the visitor side. And the unit did a great job of sealing that off and giving him just a straight way all the way down to the end zone. So start the game off with 11:45 left in the first quarter. Your Sudan Hornets up 6-0. And Caleb Gretkin getting ready to attempt the extra point. Snaps down, kick is up. And good to make it 7-0, your Sudan Hornets. That's a great way to get the game started. Get 7 points on the board, and your offense hadn't touched the field yet. What a game, huh? What a way to get it started. So, not wanting to be greedy or anything, but, if we get a pick six or a fumble recovery for a touchdown and then go up, 14-0 and the offense hadn't got on the field, that'd really be good, huh?
We'll be good to go.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I mean, last week by halftime they were running the clock, so
yeah, we were listening. We were listening as we were headed to Abilene, and you could tell that clock was running real fast in the second half.
Well, I thought I was going to make it, Joe Kai, and I.
You were close. I
was trying to get through. I told Billy, "Are we gonna have to go around?" He goes, "No, follow me." And we just cut through that band. He's like, "Excuse me." We got through. So 7-0, 11:45 live here in Lockney, Texas. Tim Rodriguez and Joe Kai Schultz here. Pima had to stay and work. He's on call. He's manning the town of Sudan right now.
There you go. So it's in good hands.
It's in good. If you have any problems, call Pima. So can set the kick back deep. Looks like Alvarado, and he's gonna let that one bounce into the end zone. Daniel Alvarado, he's a senior. So
there we go.
Defense out on the field. Offense did their job. Actually, the special teams did their job. We haven't even seen the offense yet. We need is there another one of these?
Yes, sir. Right
here. Okay.
You stole mine, but that's all right. You're the one that needs it more than me.
I actually went down there and asked for one because I didn't know if we had got a second one and they were out. So I was like, well.
Hey, the camera operator taking care of us.
Yeah. These long away games, man. We have good intentions of getting here early, but it never happens. So shotgun from that's Villarreal. He's a freshman. We got two wideouts to the right, one to the left. Ball is on the 25. There's a handoff to the freshman. He's going to get swallowed up immediately by the Hornet defense. Looks like Luis Vargas Valdez. Is that who was in there? Number 52. 52 is Gabriel Lopez. And we saw Weston Cannon in there also. And I think one of the linebackers was getting up. So loss of a yard. Now we have two backed in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off again. And he's going to run into another wall. That's going to be Weston Cannon bringing him down from the side. Avila coming out of the pal as well.
I cannot. You remember last year Lockney had the last few years the running back that was so strong.
Yep.
And he graduated.
I was fixing to tell you, he started as a freshman, and we saw him for 4 years.
And we thought we were going to be done, right?
Yeah, and we got a freshman back there.
But they've got his brother, was a year or two behind him.
Yes.
But he decided not to play this year.
Oh, did he not?
Yes. So
rolling to the left, he's got pressure on him. That's Granados, and the catch is made. There's a flag on the play. I saw Granados get held back here in pursuit. Maybe that's what they're going to call. This is nice. There's no track, so we can see.
We're right
it's
on top of it.
We have no excuses to miss a call tonight.
Don't say that.
Because we are going to miss some. Let's see. I was afraid we were going to have a glare, but right when the game started, the sun dipped behind the home stand. So
Well, if you'd have got up here on time, you'd have got the glare.
So they are going to push it back. It'll be 3rd and 8, ball on the 27-yard line. The quarterback is Logan Rodriguez, looks like number 8.
3rd and 13. They hadn't put the 5 on there. It's 3rd and 13. There was 5-yard penalty, yeah.
No, yeah, it is. And Alvarado in the backfield along with Rodriguez. He'll drop back to pass. He's going to roll. He'll dish it out. That's going to be Alvarado. Falls on the ground. It looks like Renado's landed on it. Hit made right here by Boning, I believe. No, who is that? Who's number 2? Delgado.
Christian Delgado.
In there with the hit, knocked it out. And Renado's jumped right on it, so turnover.
Okay, wasn't a fumble for a touchdown, but it is a fumble, so we'll take that. We'll take that all day long.
He was hesitant on that pitch, and when that little bit of a hesitation, the pitch was a little bit short, and by the time the running back grabbed it, there was a man there to hit him. Wasn't able to hang on to it. So 1st and 10, ball on the 25.
Got 10-12 left in the first quarter.
You got Edwards behind Grecken. And it looks like Grecken's going to take the ball on the left side. He's going to get hit following his blockers. I was trying to. He's got Ruiz back there. So Ruiz and Kyler Edwards in the backfield.
And it looks like Dylan is playing tackle tonight.
Same formation this time to the right. They're going to pitch it, and that's going to be, I believe that's one of the Delgado boys cutting up field. Looks like he may have gained the first down.
He got enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's Brian Delgado, brother of the guy, Christian, the one that just made the hit, caused the fumble on the Lockney side. So 1st and 10, ball. Well, they're not on the. Are they on the 20? They're not. They're a little bit slow there. They looks like we can make a first down right at about the 1 or the 2 yard line.
Yeah, they're just inside the.
So ball on the 14. Play blown dead. They'll push us
got
back
a false start.
Bit.
Yeah, so back us up 5.
So you're right, Dylan Promise. They're on the right side playing tackle.
I think that he's played every position on the lines this year.
And it looks like they moved Weston to the guard, and he's not playing center. We've got a new center.
Right. Yeah.
So there are some changes made by Coach Korn. And there's a Grecken, may have been a blown play, was looking for a running back for the fake handoff, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds for a loss. So that pushes the ball back to the 19. 9-10 left here in the first quarter. The score 7-0. Sudan scoring on the opening kickoff. Cal Carter running back for the early score. This is the first time we've seen the offense on the field. There's a handoff. That's Kyler Edwards on the right side. Following his blockers. Nice move. Cuts inside. Gets to about the 10-yard line before he's brought down.
Yeah, that last 4 or 5 yards, he was taking and going to the outside, and he put his foot in the ground and then cut back up against the grain and got that extra 5 yards. He's got great vision and can see. Kyler does a great job.
Gricken on the keeper, straight up the middle, runs into some Lockney Longhorns, and they're going to blow the whistle early. They're inside the 10-yard line. Looks like they're on the 6. And the first down looks like the first down marker's at the 2 maybe. So it's 4th down. 4th and 4, yeah. So it's right about the 2-yard line, the first down. So we can make a first down here without scoring a touchdown. Delgado in the backfield with Brecken. Or no, is that Carter? Is that Delgado? No, that's Kyler Edwards back there.
Edwards.
And they're going to give it to Edwards up the middle. He's going to bulldoze his way, pushing the pile into the end zone, maybe. Touchdown. He took all 7 yards of that.
Tush push.
Well,
Hey, he didn't need the tush push. He did that. He moved that pile himself.
I was going to say he didn't tush, but he moved some tushes when he did.
Yeah.
Pushed him into the end zone. So with 7:48 in the first quarter, Sudan up 13-0, pending a 2-point conversion. Looks like the offense is going to stay out on the field. Edwards still in the backfield with Caleb. Caleb is going to roll to the left, looking for somebody in the end zone. He's going to tuck it. He's got room, and he's going to get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 15-0. And we didn't waste no time here in Lockney, Texas. We're not going to drive an hour and 15 minutes up here to waste any time. Great job offensively for the Hornets. So we've had, the offense did their job here, but then we had a big play on special teams, the opening kickoff return, and then we had a big play on defense with Christian Delgado causing the fumble, and then we had great field position to just run it in right there on a short field.
Yeah, so far it seems like we've been hitting on all cylinders.
Yep. And we that's how we were last week in Crosbyton, and we seemed like we're not even skipping a beat here in Lockney. So this is going to be. Our team has consistently gotten better from the get-go. And you always talk about that early ropes game. You want to play them now. That was like our second game, I believe.
Yeah, second or third
game, and we were kind of getting everything, but. And we've got everything lined out here, and we were with them, through halftime. They kind of ran away with it there in the second half. So I think we can play a complete game against them. And we never know. I think take a back in the end zone. They'll bring all out. So the defense coming out here. It's a beautiful night. There's a small breeze. It's not cold. It's perfect football weather. A little bit warm for October, but we'll take it. We're not ready to bring the jacket out yet. We'll just take the cool breeze. First and 10. Rodriguez in the backfield with Alvarado.
Trips to the home side.
And Alvarado will get the ball down the right side, gets through the offensive line into the secondary, breaks another tackle, still on his feet, looking to cross midfield, and he'll get brought down right at about the 50-yard line, pushed out of bounds by Avila. So that's first really big positive game for the Longhorns this evening as they get into Hornet territory. They're going to place the ball at the 48-yard line, so first and 10. Trips to the left now to the visitor side. Same two in the backfield. No huddle. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Keeper Rodriguez is going to get swallowed up in the backfield.
Let's see, who was that? Let's see. Came around on.
That's
Larson.
Lockhart. Larson. I don't know why I said Lockhart. I said Larson. Andrew Larson. Ain't no more Lockharts in Sudan right now. Andrew Larson with a nice play there. Loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. This time Rodriguez looking to left. Here comes the pressure again. Granados, and here comes Larson. And Larson's going to get him again. Short gain, but a big hit by number 62.
Did you see him? He just rose up and bear hugged him and rolled him to the ground.
Great pursuit because he's on the he's on the far side of the field.
Yeah, he had lined up on the opposite side on that play, like he is now.
3rd and 8.
I guess he's going with they're going with the strong side of the field. He lines up on the strong side that Andrew does.
So they got trips to the right. So far, we have yet to see a pass. This time, he's rolling to the right. Rodriguez, there's the throw, and it's caught at about the 40-yard line. That's number 10, Avila, or Alvis. And Alvis is on his way down to the 10-yard line. He'll finally get brought down inside the 20. So he caught that in the middle of the field, and a lot of that was yards after the catch. So that's their weather. You know, we hadn't seen a pass play, and that was their first big pass play of the game, and they got him inside to be first and goal. Looks like the ball will be on the 9-yard line. So now we have the freshman in the backfield, Villarreal, and he'll take the handoff. He's got a hole right up the middle. It's going to it'll close up really quick. Short
Getting about
gain.
3 on the play.
Looks like Avila, or no, Maximus, or no, it's Avila coming out of that pile. No huddle, and they're going to run a tight set, kind of like a goal line offense. There's nobody split out. You got a little bunch on the right side of receivers. The freshman still in the backfield, number 23, Villarreal. Rodriguez, 15 seconds left on the play clock. Here's the snap. Rodriguez is going to fake it up the middle. He's going to get swallowed up immediately. That's going to be Granados with the tackle. Granados playing that middle linebacker position.
Right, doing a great job there.
Came up and made the quick tackle. Ball on the 5-yard line. So third down. I'm sure it's 4-down territory for the Longhorns, but Sudan defense is holding tight. Back to throw. Rodriguez going to the end zone. He's got a man there, overthrown, incomplete. Great coverage on that far side by Montez, I believe.
Yeah. I think the receiver thought he was supposed to break out, and he was supposed to go to the back of the end zone.
So 4:43, 15-0 the score. Hornets up by 2 scores. You got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The Villarreal in the backfield with Rodriguez. This is it, 4-5. Sudan looking to make stand here. Rodriguez rolling to the right. Great defensive pursuit. It is intercepted on the far side of the field. Nothing but open field. 40, 50. And maybe is anybody going to catch him? Looks like he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Dragged down in the end zone, but it's too late. We're in for the score. And it looks like you see it's Hayden Providence. 17 with the score. Intercepted. I want to call a name. I want to make sure we got the right one.
Yeah. Great job. He made up for that one earlier in the year.
Yes.
And then he got one last week too, right? Didn't he get one last?
Yep,
yeah,
he did.
But
did he intercept that right at the goal line?
yeah. Or it was right at the goal line. So he's right at, huh?
So going for 2 again, Hornets. And there's a handoff, easily walking into the end zone. That's a Carter.
Cal. Yeah, that.
Second in 2 games.
Because he had one last week for a touchdown, right?
Did he go in for the score?
He did it last week.
Well, anyway, he's got 2 interceptions in 2 ball games anyway. and we saw this one that it was a touchdown.
This one was a touchdown. It was on the far side of the field. I wanted to make sure we got the name right. It was too far on the other side before I called one out, because I think I gave him credit for one the other day, and it was Cal that intercepted.
So in your call there, you went, he's to the 40, to the 50, and then you quit calling. Were you fixing to say 60?
No. No, I wasn't. There's not a 60-yard line out there.
Oh.
So 4:28. It's just the first quarter.
Yes, sir.
We're at 4:28, and the score 23-0. Alvarado back deep for the Longhorns. And Greg is going to get all of that, and he'll take that right at the 1-yard line. He's going to bring it out, breaks the tackle, still on his feet. He'll get brought down. Big hit there at about the 22, 23-yard line. He actually hit one of his own players getting brought down. So defense back out on the field. And, you know, you talk about usually when you have them long sustaining drives, you talk about the defense getting tired and getting worn down. But when you're making plays and you're causing fumbles and interceptions, you don't get worn down. You
Right.
get,
Yeah.
that adrenaline gets going and defense will get stronger. So we got two backs in the backfield, two receivers to the right, one to the left. And blown play. And he's going to, that's a, Hornets read that immediately.
Yeah, that quarterback turned to hand that off. Was like, hey,
nobody there.
Where'd you go?
So 2-yard loss on that play. Got Lopez, Gabriel, and Maximus. They're on the right side. Weston Cannon right over the center. Handoff this time. He's going to cut out to the left. He's got Hornets in pursuit. He's not going to get anywhere as Aspen Ryer cuts that off. Ryer and Avila on the tackle there. Short gain.
You know, Aspen came up to make the tackle, and it looked like that he got run over.
Yeah.
But what happened was Avila came and hit him from behind and run him over. Aspen.
Kason Villarreal is number 23. That's the freshman tailback. Just had to carry there. Third and 6. High snap. Back to throw. Rodriguez looking in the flat. And right through the hands of the target. Incomplete. Gonzalez. And then Gonzalez took a shot. Gonzalez took a shot.
kind of make him think a little bit for the next time, you know?
Yeah. Valdez, Luis Vargas Valdez in for Gabriel Lopez, and the low snap. And he's barely going to get that punt off. He's going to get hit, though. No flag. It's going to take a Lockney bounce, but it's still going to be excellent field position for the Hornets. Bad snap on
the punter wanted to roughen the kicker, but the ball had hit the ground, and so it's off. You're free game then, you know.
So we're, like you said, we're clicking on all cylinders, and it doesn't seem like anything seems to be going right for the other end. They've had a couple of turnovers, of course, the botched snap right there on the punt. So
you know, they had a couple of big plays that moved them down the field, and then we held them, you know, on the goal line, had the interception, and took it in for a touchdown.
So here's our three-headed monster set with Brecken and the two backs in the backfield. He's going to throw. No, he's going to tuck it and run. He's got plenty of blockers, but the hole closed up fast. He'll have a short gain. We'll move it a little bit. 2:38 left here in the first quarter. 23-0. Your Sudan Hornets up big. Second district ball game here in Lockney, Texas. Hornets coming off a big win last week in Crosbyton. So 1-0 in the district, looking to go 2-0 here this evening. Kyler Edwards takes a handoff, and he'll get brought down pretty quick. May have lost a yard on that carry, or at least got it back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be third down.
He did gain
Yeah, they
one.
moved it up a little bit.
He got hit in the backfield, but he pushed up and moved forward to at least get a yard on the play.
So we got Edwards and Delgado in the backfield. Then we have Christian Delgado here split out to the near side, and Cooper Edwards on the far side. There's Delgado following his blocker, still on his feet, and then ran over his brother who was blocking for him.
They're going to say holding.
Yeah. So, yeah, Christian Delgado took a shot, but it was from Brian. He was doing some lead blocking, and that's what you're told. That's what always you're told as a running back. If blockers are in front of you, just Big strong run there by Brian.
Right.
But we had a holding call.
So and it was from the spot of the foul. So it's going to make it third and 7 now.
Edwards in the backfield with Greco. We got a little bunch here to the right of the offensive line. Looks like Delgado, Carter, and Boning. I believe that's Cooper Edwards on the far side waiting for the whistle here. A minute 50 here in the first quarter. Back to throw. He's got 3 receivers on the right. He's going that way, and it's intercepted. Alvarado with the interception. He'll get drug out of bounds by Boning. So turnover by your Hornets here in the first quarter. That'll give Lockney the ball 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to spot it right at the 45-yard line in Lockney territory. Not sure, there was 2 or 3 receivers kind of in that same vicinity.
I don't know. It may have been tipped. I don't
know. It went through somebody's hands,
right.
But it fell into the hands of Alvarado for the interception. Trying to get on the field, and they're going to come out. They weren't ready. So timeout. 1:40 left here in the first quarter. In my haste to leave Sudan and get here, I think I left all of my notes. I don't have any of my notes with me. I'm not sure. I know the band is performing tomorrow
right,
for their UIL, and they had their marching festival last Saturday, and so.
Yeah, they got the regional contest tomorrow. Then the cross country. When do they run?
They run tomorrow too.
They run tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I got those emails since I left my notes. These away games, especially these far ones.
Yeah.
You get tied up and you can't leave when you want to, and you kind of just jump in the vehicle and take off. And then when you get in your vehicle, you're upset because you forgot you hadn't put gas, and you have to stop and put gas somewhere. So there's a little bit of time that gets wasted. Off the shotgun, fakes the handoff. He hit immediately in the backfield.
Larson.
Quarterback sack. Andrew Larson all over the field defensively here. That quarterback's tired of seeing him.
Yes. And their tackle is too. He's looking over, hey, I need some help. I need some help. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Again, your Hornets up 23-0.
And here comes Maximus. Oh, skirts 2 tackles. Their quarterback's still on his feet. He finally get brought down. Maximus and Lopez had shots at him. He's Lopez too, Max.
Yeah.
And Gabriel had shots at him. Finally got down.
Okay.
Weston Cannon.
Cross country regionals will be Tuesday, not tomorrow.
Bemis just sent me a calendar.
Pimi helping us out.
Yeah, the 21st at May Simmons regionals. So 3 to the right, looking that way. Rodriguez, here comes the pressure again. He'll dump it.
Screen.
And that's Alvarado off screen. And he'll get hit immediately after the catch. A swarm of Hornets, Boning and Avila. Boning, Avila, and Gabriel Lopez coming out of that pile. So that's the end of the first quarter. The score, 23-0. Hornets jumping on the Longhorns early here in this district matchup.
Have you got the
Beamer's going to send it to me, hopefully.
Beamy!
like to thank Missy for running the camera for us. He said the list should be in the bag. Hey, there you go. All right. So we got the sponsor list here. We'll go over that here in a second. Next time we have a little bit of a break in the game, a timeout or something. But coming out of the first quarter, 4th and 15. Kyle Carter back deep. Kyle Carter already has a return for a score off the opening kickoff. Curious to see if they'll punt towards him or punt away from him. Yep, and he looks like he's going to get a shot at returning it. Picks it up over his head right at about the 21, 20-yard line, still on his feet, 35, 40, and he'll get pounds. And the short sideline here.
Yeah, I think he was getting close to the stands.
Yeah. Cheerleaders need to get out of the way. Yeah, they can't pay attention on this side.
Right,
The cheerleaders,
that's for sure. And as officials, with it being so close here, you've got to help control that end.
Yes.
If they're not letting up, you've got to you don't want them throwing them into the stands or driving them into the stands, and they've got to make sure that they don't allow that to happen.
Edwards and Delgado in the backfield. Cooper Edwards closest to your screen here. They're going to hand it off to Edwards. Edwards got plenty of blocking ahead of him, and he's going to keep going. Bulldozing his way up to about the 49-yard line. Good job by the right side of the line there. Cannon and Province.
Yeah,
and,
they did a good job of opening that hole up. In fact, on that play, Edwards just got on right on Dylan's hip and just followed him down, and Dylan was driving the pile back.
Handoff, this is Delgado trying to bounce it out. He's going to get drugged down. Almost got away from the tackle, but unable to, so it'll be 3rd down. Brian Delgado, the ball carrier. No subs, same formation, same unit. One receiver split out on each side. Going to the left, he's got an open man. That's Ryer with the catch at the 40, the 35 to 30. Just a little hook route and caught it, and then had some nice yards after the catch.
Got down to about the 27, looks down the 27-yard line.
No, they've got it at the 32. No. Wait. I'm looking at the wrong numbers here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice job of the stiff arm by Kyler Edwards. He'll finally get brought down out of bounds. And that's what you're talking about, Joe Kai.
Mm-hmm.
He was a couple of steps out of the, into the out of bounds area, and they still brought him down. They need to control that early.
Right.
So let me make sure.
And that's hard to do because, different places you've got more space, but you have to have that in your mind as an official.
There's the toss. Delgado on the right side cuts upfield, has a big hole to run through, and he'll get brought down inside the 20. And the field is kind of deceiving. It has the 6-man markings on it.
Right. Yeah.
First and 10. Looks like we can still get a first down inside the 5.
Maybe that's what I was looking at when I said it was at the 27. You said no, it was the 32.
Yeah, I was kind of. Oh, nice end around. Oh, ran into a defender. It's a good idea, but kind of a blown play. And I don't even think did the defender turn around?
No, he just did like this. He just reached around backwards and held him up till somebody come to help him.
That was an odd way to tackle somebody. I don't know if he got flipped around and he just threw his arms back or. 9:43 and counting here in the second. I need to move. These coaches are probably trying to see. I'll sit down. Back to throw. He's got an open man, and he'll get hit after the incompletion. I believe that was Carter, the intended receiver, and he actually could have. I mean, it was within reach. We could have brought it down, but went through it a little bit too high for him to really secure the catch. Boning coming in for Delgado. He'll line up on the far right side of the field. Clock stops at 9:34. 3rd and 13. Definitely 4 down territory for Sudan. Grekin hands it off. Here comes Edwards. Edwards dragging the defender for a short gain. We'll bring up 4th down. Coach is trying to get a play in a hurry. 4th down. Quick snap. And nice throw, and it's caught inside the 5. Did he get to the first down marker is the question.
I believe so.
That was Boning, I believe, that got the catch. It threw it to the slot. That's usually where Boning's at. Yep.
He got inside the. Yeah, if he got inside the 5, it ought to be a first down. Hornets.
Boning coming out after that catch. Yeah, they're going to measure it. So it is inside the 5. We'll see where they place it at. We'll see if we get to.
Again, 9:09 left in the first half.
Come on, let's get it. Let's get it there. Let's get it there. Yes,
sir.
First down. So 4 more chances from inside the 5 for your Hornets to get into the end zone. 9:09, like Joe Kai said. And if we can punch it in here, we're really we'll have a good handle on it here in the first half for sure. It's still way early in the second. You got your 3-headed monster backfield. Grekin hands it off. Nope. Yeah, he did. Easily walking in. Kyler Edwards with the score. Pretty much untouched.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for 1. Just go for the single PAT. See, Cooper Edwards will be holding. Cooper calls for the snap, gets it down, kick is
up. A little bit of a
up.
bobble, able to get it off.
And it's good.
30-0 with 9:02 left in the second quarter.
Yeah. Cooper did a good job of getting, because that ball kind of skipped, and he was able to short hop it and get it set up there for Caleb to kick it.
This would be last week we talked about this, kind of the same situation, and they, Coach Korn played out the first half with his, starters, but, coming out of halftime is when we got to see a lot of guys get some good playing time.
For sure.
Some of those younger guys. It looks like we may have an opportunity for that here this evening. The Friday Night Lights of West Texas. And there ain't nothing like small town football.
Well, it's pretty orange.
That's why I said that when I saw that view on the opposite side of the field. You can probably see it on the camera there. It's that's a nice.
Our camera operator's going to give him a little bit of that. So.
You can see the grain silo in the back. The water tower. It's pretty much the perfect scene of small town Texas high school football. Big crowd here. Hornets, like we said, travel well on all sports, supporting their young athletes. There's a big kick right there, and it's going to be returnable, and that's going to be the freshman taking it at about the 7. It was Alvarado back there. Now we got the freshman. He breaks the tackle. He's got open field at the 40, and he'll get brought down by the kicker, Greg. So that guy, we thought we got away with having to mess with that one running back. They got one down.
Yeah, they've got another one.
They got one down the pipeline that we're going to have to deal with for another 4 years.
On that kick, that didn't go. I think they hit at the 5 or the 10.
Yeah, I was right.
Caleb, when he kicked off, he kicked it. It looked like he caught the ground as he kicked. Yeah. So, man, you could set that thing up perfect, and he hit it perfect, dead right center, and I might get it to the 25. And he hits it and gets it all the way down to the 5.
Yeah. So trips to the left, the freshman running back in the backfield. Long count here by the quarterback. 8:54 left, 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, throws it to the flat. That's going to be number 2. He's going to break a couple of tackles, crosses into Hornet territory, still on his feet, and he'll finally get drugged down at about the 35. Good job by Providence with the tackle there. Providence was the last one.
Yes.
Saving tackle right there. Good touchdown saving tackle. So Alvarado with the catch. So in the Hornet territory, 8:35 and counting here in the first half. You see glimpses of, Lockney will show glimpses. They're just not consistent here. Rodriguez will keep it, following behind the running back, bounces it out to the left side, still on his feet, cuts up field, and another big gain there. Lockney on 2 plays have covered a lot of ground here, and now they're deep in Hornet territory.
They're down inside it looks like down inside the 15.
2 plays, 2 first downs, and we're inside the 20. Right at the 8-minute mark. 3 receivers to your right. We'll see if Rodriguez goes that way. Yep, he's rolling to the right, looking for somebody, and it's low, but still caught by number 10, Bo Alvis. Short gain. Ball was on the 18 after that completion, so it looks like they may place it at about the 12 or the 13 from my angle here. Trips to the right again. Rodriguez going that. Nope, it's a little misdirection to the running back, and he's going to get hit immediately. No gain on that play. Good job by the defensive line to read that. Maximus Lopez, I believe, was there for the stop. So bring up 3rd down. Looks like the ball is on the 15. 3rd and 7. They can't get a first down. Back to throw. This time throwing, looking to the left. He's got 3 receivers that way, going to the end zone, and it's caught. So touchdown Lockney. And, you probably couldn't have thrown it any better than what he did. He caught it right at the corner of the front part of the end zone. We had good coverage. There was a guy out there.
He's gotten a little bit behind him, so it was,
I believe that was Alvarado with the catch. So Lockney gets on the board here in the 2nd quarter, and they're going to go for the 2-point conversion, 30-6. 6:45 is where the clock stands right now. Rodriguez back to throw. Oh, he's going to get hit, and he's brought down. Maximum Impact Lopez with the quarterback sack. So 2-point conversion failed. Score will remain 30-6. We'll go over to the sponsors real quick. Sudan ISD, First United Bank in Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Montez Steel Building, Sawyer Construction, Curtec LLC, Tow Pros, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms, Swift Loop and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Coward Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, and Chad King Farms. Wanted to get those in real quick. We didn't get to get them in during the break between the first and the second quarter. You know, Pima's been reading those. There's a
The list has gotten longer,
it's
hasn't
getting
it?
longer. I'd like to thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring you the broadcast here this evening. Beautiful night in Lockney, Texas. Couldn't ask for perfect weather, more perfect weather. And couldn't ask for a better score, 30-6. You know, Hornets, that's the first, Lockney on that drive, 2 plays, and they were inside the 20, and then they were able to finish it off with a touchdown pass to the corner of the end zone. So that's probably their best drive of the evening. And I'm not sure if we want to credit, obviously they ran the plays, but, kind of wondering if the defense kind of just caught off guard by the pass plays. They've been trying to run the ball most of the evening.
Right.
And they were strictly going to the air on that one. So hopefully we can make some defensive adjustments. But for now, Hornet offense coming back out on the field. They're going to have good field position. They try to push kick it.
They're just kind of maybe trying to get somewhat of an onside, and Cooper Edwards is able to catch it and gain a few yards on the play.
What? Yeah. What? Oh. You're getting complimented, Pima. I'll tell you here in a minute. 1st and 10 ball on the 42-yard line. And Grekin rolling to the left. Looks like a design play. He's got plenty of field. Crosses midfield. Oh, runs over somebody here at the 40-yard line. Put his head down. There's a flag on the play.
Son of a gun.
We'll see what the call is. The flag is over here on the – there was nobody in that area unless they – looks like it's going to be a holding call, but I'm curious to see where that was. We had a great blocking there on the left side. And
I don't know if they're going to call holding, if they're going to call blocking the back. I didn't see it. I was watching this here. And Caleb, that guy came up to try to tackle Caleb, and Caleb flat ran over him.
Yeah, he did. Big. Yeah, he didn't even try to juke him. He just put his head down and – so even after the big run, or even after the penalty, it's still going to be a 1st and short. There's a handoff. That's Edwards. Big hole down the right side, and he'll get back to where Caleb got tackled on that first play. So I said that right side of the field is really doing their job on the line there. That was all Collar had to do was put his foot on the gas and
well, if that guy wouldn't have caught him around the ankles, it'd have been 36-6 right now.
So ball on the 40-yard line. We got 2 receivers to the right. Grekin looking that way. He's going to throw it. He's got a man with the step, and it's caught at the 10-yard line. Aspen Ryer. How many times have we said that he's got to step on somebody?
Yeah.
He had to step on the defender there, and Caleb put it right where
he. They have really got the timing down on that, because Caleb just takes and throws the ball and then to a spot, and Aspen goes to that spot.
I mean, in stride, right where it needs to be. So 1st and goal, ball on the 8. Sudan already threatening to score. Handoff, Edwards. No, that's Brian Delgado, and he's gonna. I'm telling you, that right side of the line.
They're doing a great job.
Oh my goodness,
he's sealing that up. Tonight they have done the.
Yeah, untouched again.
Yeah,
untouched again. Delgado with the score. Brian Delgado with the touchdown.
Cannon and Providence, boy, they're just taking and just caving that side in, and are having, those guys. Just green grass is all they're seeing.
So quick response by the Hornets after the Lockney score, 36-6. Grekin looking for the extra point here with 5:29 left in the first half, and kick is up, and now it dings in. It dings in for the extra point. 37-6.
You know, we haven't ever had an official dessert sponsor, but there's a guy here tonight. If I talk real nice to him, I might could convince him to give it to, we can make him the official fudge sponsor of Sudan, and it's worth it. I promise you.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if I can talk Steve Martin into bringing us a batch of fudge the next time he comes.
He will be the official.
We'll make you the official dessert sponsor for Sudan broadcast.
mainly the broadcasters.
The broadcasters.
We're not going to promise we're going to share it with anybody.
Man, I just take 3 or 4 pounds, but if you want to do that, we'll take it. I tell you, that's the best fudge you'll ever eat, and it doesn't matter if it's the peanut butter fudge or the chocolate fudge, or the with pecans or the mix. It's the best.
I'll try all of them.
It is the best you'll ever eat.
I will be the least pickiest on that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the fudge sponsor for the broadcasters, and we can't promise that we're going to share with anybody. So the freshman who's back there again, he had a big run earlier, and he's going to go right up the middle with some space, untouched still, crosses the 50, still on his feet. He's got one man to beat. Grekin trying to grab him, and Grekin will finally bring him down. And, Alvarado started off bringing those back, and since they put him in there, we're going to definitely have to adjust on our coverage, because he's smaller, so he's probably harder to see, and he's got some speed, and he's got sneaky power for a freshman. So Lockney again deep in Hornet territory, but this time off of the special teams. Last time it was off of 2 big plays on the offense. It looks like the ball is inside the 20 or maybe right on the 20, 1st and 10. On their last possession, you got your trips to the right again. This time, he'll get hit, spins out of the tackle. That's the quarterback, Rodriguez, and he'll get brought down after a short gain. Looks like Renatos with the tackle. So, yep, that'll be. Looks like it'll be 1st and goal. The ball looks like it might be right on the 10. There's a handoff, and he'll get brought down immediately. Good job by the defensive line, Winston Cannon. And it looks like Avila coming up out of the house.
Stopped him right at the scrimmage. So
2nd and 11. Be 2nd and goal on the 11.
Got 4:30 left in the first half.
Control trips to the right. So we haven't gone to the area yet. It's been 2 run plays. We'll see if they'll. Yep, he's rolling to the right. He got good pursuit there. He's going to toss it. Caught it about the 5-yard line. It's taken away! Taken away by a Hornet. And he'll get down inside. He just snatched the ball out of the receiver's hand. He had already made the catch. I don't think it was an interception unless my eyes are deceiving me.
No, it looked like he took it away.
Yeah.
The only thing he did wrong there is he didn't turn up field.
Yeah.
He kept going across the field instead of getting turned up.
So was that Granados? I was trying to see who that was.
Yeah. Again, yellow numbers on white jerseys are hard to see, or gold numbers on white. Free play, free play.
Oh, he's going to launch it. He's got a guy there. Jump ball. Cooper Edwards, the intended receiver.
Yeah, the defense jumped off sides.
So that was Javier Avila that took the ball away on that. I know him by Avila because I don't ever say his first name. They're like, it's Javi, and I'm like, Javi. I had to pull the roster out. So First and 5 after the 5-yard penalty. Brecken. Design play to the right side, has open field at the 25, and he'll cross the 30 before he gets pushed out of bounds. Great job by QB1 with the scamper there on the right side of the field. 3:42 is where the clock will stop here. 37-6. Live here in Lockney, Texas. The Friday night lights of Sudan high school football district matchup here. Sudan 1-0 after the win over Crosbyton, looking to go 2-0 in the district. There's some misdirections off the couple of fakes and short gain on the play. Looks like that was Cal Carter, the ball carrier. Carter will come off the field after that play. Brian Delgado coming in.
There you go. There you go.
Down
Way
the
to
right
follow.
side. And yeah, that's the referee took a little bit to call that one. Forward progress had already been stopped, and they kind of let that one ride out for a little bit. Delgado, the ball carrier. Ball be placed at the 40-39.
About 3rd and 2, maybe 3.
Brecken following behind the blockers. Should have got a first down. Maybe see if they, looks like they gave them the spot. Moving the chains. Quick snap. Edwards coming out right at your screen there, trying to break a tackle. He does break a tackle, but he'll get hit. Maybe a gain of 1. You know, he's getting harder and harder to bring down as the season goes.
Yeah, he's just getting stronger. Yeah. You know, getting more and more comfortable being back there, you know.
Oh, yeah, he runs with purpose now. I mean, there's no hesitation when he gets the ball. Fake to Edwards. Going. He's got a man, and it's intercepted by Lockney. And he'll get brought down. That's going to be number 24, Riley Austin, with the interception. And there may have been some
that came out wobbly.
It came out wobbly, and then the receivers on the routes looked like they ran away from the throw. Maybe may have been some miscommunication on the routes. So defense for your Hornets will be coming back out onto the field with 1:59 left here in the second quarter. Score is still 37-6. Hornets with a comfortable lead, but there's no need for us to let off the gas yet.
Since the last 2 series, we got intensities backed off just a little bit, but it's hard to keep it, you know, just really blowing when you're up, you know, by 30, 31 points.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball is right on the 50-yard line. Just a second under 2 minutes before halftime. And you know, Lockney has had a couple of good possessions here offensively in the second quarter. Sudan had the takeaway there inside the 5. So back to throw Rodriguez. Here comes the pressure. And ball is almost intercepted. intended for Alvarado. Province was there in the vicinity. Ryer on the coverage. Carter are back there as well.
Yeah. Hayden's kind of got the taste of that interception deal. He'd like to get another one, wouldn't he?
Well, see, you know, we were trying to keep up with Carter and Province, and Carter had the black arm sleeve, and he took it off. So he doesn't have the black arm sleeve now, so we're having to find out who he is. They have the same body type. Rolling to the left, Rodriguez, fake pump. He's going to keep it, and he'll get pushed out of bounds. Short gain. Granados.
Gained about 3 on the play, so bring up about 3rd and 7, it looks like.
Second quarter score, 1:39 left in the second quarter. Littlefield 14, Millshoe 6. That's the, what do they call the War on 84 ball game. Hale Center 25, Crosbyton 0. Keeping an eye on Hale Center. That seems to be the matchup that we've got circled on our calendar as far as the broadcast. And there's the flag right there. He's got a free play, and he's going to throw it into the dirt. So,
Yeah, but we had a guy. They had a guy step off too, but they didn't call. I don't know why they didn't call false start, but I thought he left early.
Halftime score, Sundown 20, Plains 0. 3:42 in the second quarter, Farwell 27,
they're
Vegas
asking,
13.
Yeah, they're asking why they didn't call offsides or false start on the receiver here. I'd love to have heard that explanation.
Did they even give him one? 3rd and 1, still a 3rd down. High snap. The freshman, and he's going to get bottled up. I don't think he got there, Jokai.
It'll be close. I don't know if they got an explanation or not, but the referee did take the whistle out of his mouth to say something. I don't know what it was.
Nope, he didn't. 4th down. Varrial, the ball carrier.
Oh, they're going to measure it.
Oh, I don't think he got there. I'm going to watch the ref, make sure he doesn't veer to the right while he's walking out there. Make sure he's walking a straight line. I don't think they got it. Let's see. Nope. Oh, did he get it? Oh!
I mean, by the tip of the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Good grief.
FEMA would say, pull the index card out. So they will move the chains. Clock should run. There we go. 125 and counting. So Lockney's in Hornet territory, but they're also not only going up against the Hornet defense, they're having to go up against the clock here. Snap at 118, rolling to the left. Rodriguez, great pursuit by the defense, and he'll get pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, he's not going to get a credit for a sack, but he did a great job of blowing that play up to where they didn't gain anything.
Who was back there in the backfield? Ryer's the one that pushed him out, but I didn't see who was back there in pursuit.
Dadgum, I can't see the numbers.
Goal numbers.
It may have been Max come blowing in there.
Yeah, it might have, because it was right off of the handoff.
Yeah.
Back to throw, back deep. Here comes the pressure. Throw is up and right through the hands of Alvarado. Carter was there looking for maybe an interception, just out of his reach. Timeout, Lockney, 1:05.
Okay, Hayden has white cleats.
Ah, there you go. and Carter's got black legs.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. We'll figure it out here. So, yeah, the cross-country regional is at May Simmons on the 21st. That's on a Tuesday. So we've got a few of our athletes that are qualified. The district champion for the varsity girls is represented by Sudan at regionals there. And then, of course, at 3:05 tomorrow at Lowry Field, your Sudan Bull Gold Band will be performing at the UIEL regional marching competition. 1:05 left here in the second quarter. Lockney has one timeout still. They got all their receivers bucked up on each side of the offensive line. Back to throw, Rodriguez. He's going to launch it, hit as he throws, and a great coverage there by Montez, I believe. We'll bring up fourth down. Just a couple of seconds off the clock there. We're right under a minute. Yeah, it looks like they're going to punt it. They've got Alvarado back deep. So they're going to give us the ball with a little bit of time left.
Yep.
There's nobody back deep, so we'll just let it hit lay where it hits off of the punt. Alvarado here at the 45-yard line. Good snap that time. He's able to get it off. And it's going to take a Lockney bounce, and nope. I was going to say it's going to take a Lockney bounce till he gets in the end zone, but it stopped right at the 5-yard line. So 45 seconds to go. 95 yards down the field. We'll see what the Hornets come up with. Coach Corn's usually pretty aggressive going into the halftime period. He didn't like to really let up even when there's just a few seconds left.
I think they need to hit Carter over the middle.
Yep. Him or Ryer, whoever's got the step.
Yeah.
So we have, who's this over here? This is Brian. No, Christian Delgado on this side. And I believe that's Cooper Edwards on the far side, or even Ryer. They're going to toss it out. That's going to be Delgado. He's got open space, open field at the 20, and splits the defenders and almost broke away.
Yeah.
Man, if he'd have got past those last two.
That touchdown saving tackle there.
So clock is running, 33 seconds. Hornets in a huddle. That's rare that you see Sudan in a huddle. 25 seconds and counting. Ball snapped at 20. Toss. Delgado, he's going to throw it. He's got a man deep, and it's caught. Aston Ryer at the 4-2. The clock stopped while they move the chains.
Timeout.
Okay, coach. Yeah, here we go. We got timeouts. 14 seconds left. A little bit of trickery from Coach Corn there. The toss to Delgado, and Delgado threw a nice pass.
It was. What did you say about aggressive?
Yeah, he doesn't. It don't matter how far back they are, and with a few seconds left, he doesn't like to go into the. He don't like to kneel it to go into halftime. So Hornets in Lockney territory. We've got about 14 seconds to play with here. We still got two timeouts. Scored 37-6. Sudan looking to get into the 40s here before the break. Cooper Edwards here closest to the camera. Aspen Ryer on the far side. You have Delgado and Edwards in the backfield with Gricken. And then you have Cal Carter on the left side in that little tight end slot position right on the outside of the left tackle. So we got plenty of weapons in there, and we've got a guy that can get it to all of them in the backfield, QB1. Gricken hands it off to Edwards. Edwards got plenty of space. Great blocking. Turns it up, and he'll get brought down at about the 34-yard line. Timeout with 4 seconds. Oh, they're going to kick it.
They're going to go for a field goal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you like this,
I
don't
like
you?
I do like I get all excited when we go for these. He's got to play. There's no wind. Well, there's no wind on the – there's a little bit of a slight breeze, but it's not anything significant. We'll see if Caleb can put the leg behind this one and get it through the uprights. That'll be that's a good little distance right there.
It'll be a 53.
I don't know. Usually when we're fixing to kick a field goal, I always ask him, and he does the math in his head. Looks like Cooper Edwards is right at about the 32.
No, 42.
Oh, yes.
The white one.
Oh, the
Run
white
the white
numbers. 42. My gosh.
So it'll be a 52-yarder.
My goodness. Let's do it. You don't know how excited I am about this, Jokai. Nice snap. Good hold. Kick is up. And,
It had the distance.
Had the distance just a little bit to the left. You know, I should have looked to see how, you know, if, like you said, like on the kickoff, he kind of caught the ground a little bit. But, hey, man, I enjoy the effort on that.
He had the distance for sure. Just a little bit wide, and it was on this hash mark, and then he missed it to the left. So if he'd have been able to pull it back over a little bit, if it had been the middle field or on the right hash mark, it'd have gone in. So.
Well, that's halftime. The score 37-6. Sudan jumped out on Lockney early in the first quarter, and then Lockney just was out of sorts the whole quarter. Finally, Sudan was still aggressive in the second quarter, but Lockney finally had a couple of good drives, and they actually put a score up on the board. But Sudan defense has held their own. Lockney's gotten in deep into Sudan territory, and Sudan's been able to either come up with a turnover or a stop. So we'll go with the sponsors real quick. Sudan ISD, First United Bank in Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Buildings, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Curtech LLC, Tow Pros, Chad Nichols, 5 Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Coward Enterprises, the Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice, Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, King, Chad King Farms. Let's say Chad King Farms. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you the live broadcast here in Lockney, Texas. Big hour and 20-minute drive from Sudan, and we got plenty of Sudanites here that made the trip, and that's always good to see. It's always good to have a community that supports the school like Sudan does. So I was saying, Pima, you were getting complimented. Missy said that it takes, she's running the camera for us, and she said, I understand now when Pima's running the camera and having to talk at the same time. And then, on top of that, when you have like the big plays and you're watching the game, and you're like, oh, I got to turn the camera. You get tired, you get roped into the excitement. So.
Yeah, I was really tickled when I said, you can run the camera for us. That's kind of well, I guess I could. I said, you bet. I'll even buy you a Whataburger.
Where did y'all find a Whataburger at?
In Plainview. You drove right by.
I drove right through it. I was in such a hurry. I was afraid.
You can get it on the way home.
I don't want to say this out loud. I might get in trouble when I get home, but I was afraid I was going to get pulled over.
No, I was talking about the fudge a while ago. The guy Steve Martin, he was one of our medicine reps for us at work, and every year at Christmas he would always bring a big old package full of fudge. He and his wife would make fudge for all of his customers, all the people that he called on through the medicine company that he worked for. And I mean, it was always a big fight to see who would get that fudge. And so he's been a rep for a long time. I guess he retired about 3 years ago, but he still comes around, and he's good friends with our owners, Dr. Cowart, Barry Cowart, and he was up here with him this weekend. They came to watch the football games. So anyway, that's the story on the fudge. But the peanut butter fudge is the best part. It's my favorite. But anyway, good guy. Good to see him. So
well,
anyway.
Sudan Bogle Band getting set to perform. Of course, they perform to the home side, so we won't be able to get to see it. But come out tomorrow to Lowry Field a little after. Get there at 3 o'clock. They're gonna perform at 3:15, but get there at 3 because don't they put the little gate?
Yeah,
there?
Now I got an education the first time I went to one of those deals.
Did you try to get in late?
I thought, they march at 3. At 3, I can just walk right. No, you got to get there and get set up. Get in, and you can't talk while it's all going on.
No,
And that's kind of tough for me to do. So I got educated real quick.
Yeah, if you don't get there in time, they put that little rope there.
Yeah,
you can't get in. All right, we're back. Second half of the ball game live here in Lockney, Texas. Your Sudan Hornets are back out on the field, getting ready to kick off. Score 37-6 to start the second half of this ball game. Looking to see if Sudan will continue to put the pressure on Lockney, close this game out. Lockney had a couple of impressive possessions, or some solid possessions in that second quarter. They only had the one score. Sudan defense came up big. We were deep in our own territory. We had a couple of, we had a takeaway there at the 5, and so Sudan defensively has bent but not broke just on one play. And there's Alvarado off the kickoff, and he'll spin out into about the 38-yard line. And here comes the Hornet defense, and coming out with some spunk off the sideline. So we'll see if they will continue the intensity defensively here in the second half. They're going to place the ball at the 39. First and 10. Looks like we have the starting lineup, normal starting lineup. We talked about maybe if they were going to bring some of those younger guys to get some snaps here in the second half. But Lockney's put enough pressure on them offensively that we probably need to stay on it. Don't need to let off any. So first and 10, man in motion. That's Alvarado. He's going to fakes the pitch, and he's going to toss it. That's going to be the Varrial, the freshman running back, breaks a tackle, crosses midfield, and he'll get pushed out of bounds at about the 45. So good play there by the Lockney Longhorns. They had a man in possession, in motion. They faked the pitch to Alvarado, and while that was happening, Varrial was able to get in there and short pass right outside the right on the secondary where the linebackers are, and he was able to create some yak yardage and get into Sudan territory. First and 10, ball at the 43, trips to the right. Rodriguez, the quarterback for the Longhorns. Varrial in the backfield, fakes it to him, and he's going to get quarterback still on his feet. I was going to say he's going to get brought down for a short gain, but he was able to break a tackle and keep going. Short gain now. I was going to say no gain.
Gain of about 2, looks like, maybe 3.
I'm not sure where the volume was supposed to be at, Joke. I just turned it up.
Okay. I think we're about right. I think. If we're not, somebody will let us know, right?
We can never be too loud. Second and 7. We still have trips to the right. Usually, the quarterback will roll that direction, and he does, heading that way. Good coverage in the secondary. He's going to make the throw, and Alvarado jumped up to catch. He was kind of out of his reach, but he had a pretty good vertical there to bring that down.
Yes, that's a nice catch. Nice catch with Boning. On it, like you dropped.
I did. I'm dropping money. No, the wind's going to blow it.
Quick, grab it before it blows through, right?
Yeah. My body doesn't react like it's supposed to. There was urgency in my brain, but my body was not reacting that way. So now we got trips to the left, same formation. We'll see if the quarterback rolls that way. He looks that way, but he's going to throw to the right.
Oh.
And good coverage there by Montez to break up that play. Aldis, the intended receiver. It looks like they collided. Both of them come up. The receiver.
Like they maybe hit knees or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're kind of hobbling when they come out of that. Second and 10. Looking to the left again. Coverage, and it's intercepted. That's Ryer. Ryer has open field ahead of him. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. 25-20, 10-5. Touchdown, Sudan. Second touchdown off an interception for the defense here. First one, Province, and this one, Aspen Ryer. And he read that play. They had trips to the right, and they went to the left, and he was one-on-one with that receiver. Great job by the defense. Sudan on the board early, first in the second half, 43-6 with 10-12 on the clock. Extra point attempt is up and good. So the Hornet defense, yet to see the offense on the field. Defense will come right back out, 44-6. You know, the first score of the ball game was off the special teams, and the first score of the first half, and then the first score of the second half was a defensive touchdown. So we're getting touchdowns on all aspects, both sides of the ball and special teams.
Well, we're definitely winning the turnover battle now. Well, we got 2 interceptions and 2 fumble recoveries, and they've gotten 2 interceptions.
So, did we have 2 fumble recoveries? Are you considering that take away a fumble over there?
Yeah. All right, either that or it's 3 interceptions and 1 fumble. It's 4 turnovers.
I don't know if it's.
We've got four turnovers and they've got 2.
That guy had possession, and that guy, whoever it was, just ripped it out of his hands. So yeah, I would say two interceptions and 2 fumbles. You're right. Oh, and we did get corrected at halftime. The Delgados are not brothers; they're cousins, Brian and Christian.
Hey,
sorry about that.
That's not a we unless you got a mouse in your pocket. You said brothers.
Well, I mean, you had every opportunity to correct me when I said that.
I did. I got to hang with my partner. Yeah, it's a we.
So, either way, both Delgados having a heck of a game here. Alvarado again, he had the big return to start the second half, and he's running right up down the middle, skirts a tackle there, and he'll get hit big at about the 35. Province with a big hit.
You notice the last few kickoffs, Caleb hasn't kicked it deep.
Yeah.
You know, or allowed him to return it. And I think it's to give us an opportunity to work on our return or on our coverage there.
So 10:04 left here in the third quarter. Sudan defense playing with some confidence all ball game. Lockney has two running backs in the backfield and a receiver on each side. And they're going to toss it to Varial. He'll be running to the far side of the field, and he'll get pushed out of bounds for maybe about 5-6 yard gain. We'll see where they place it at.
Looks like it's going to be 5. Going to go with 2 backs in the backfield this time and twins to our side of the field, single to the other side.
Villarreal again, this time to the right side, and 2 Hornets collide. We had a grasp on him, but Larson had a collision. He was able to break free, but he got brought down immediately after that. So another couple yards gain there to be 3rd down. Ball right in front of us. And they're going to place it at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, the 42, not the 32.
32.
The 42. Not the gray number, the white number.
The little 6-man yard markers get me sometimes. 9:22 and counting, and Lockney really not in a rush to snap the ball here. They're not in they don't run a huddle, but they take their time getting the play called in.
They're down to 3.
Back to throw Rodriguez, and Montez. I bet after those 2 interceptions, I bet Zach Montez is itching to get his hands on one of those.
He got in there and knocked that away. So bring up 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt.
Carter with the black shoes going back. Oh, another wobbly snap there by the long snapper. He's able to get the punt off, but it looks like it's going to go out of bounds. So no return for Cal. Carter.
Right at the 20-yard line.
So we'll get to see the offense for the first time with 8:55 left here in the third. The score 44-6. Your Hornets with the lead, scoring first off a defensive interception here in the third quarter. Second half. Got Cooper Edwards on your near side, Delgado on the far side, Christian, and fakes the handoff. Nope, it is. That's Kyler Edwards with the handoff. I thought it was a fake, and it takes all the four Longhorns to bring him down.
And there was 2 or 3 trailed behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, they may have got a little hitch in his ankle or something. They're going to replace him. So Carter now in the backfield along with Brian Delgado, and Grecken's going to keep it right up the gut and pushing the pile forward. May have gotten the first down. Looks like he did from where the ref is standing. Nope. A little bit short. Nope, there we go. Moving the chains.
First down.
It makes me nervous when Caleb takes the ball and goes up into the line, and he just goes in there kind of it's not timid, but he's not just blasting in there.
Yeah.
And then I just, when you go in there like that, and you're setting yourself up for somebody to come across and
and kind of
clean your clock,
yeah.
and so he needs to, when he goes in there, he needs to go in there a little harder just to protect himself.
Yeah, he'll allow the defender to kind of get an angle on him.
Yeah, he's kind of standing up. He's going to.
Delgado with the 3-yard carry, bring up 2nd and 7. Ball on the 34-yard line. Now Sudan kind of not really in a hurry. Sudan known for their hurry-up offense, but, sometimes you have to kind of, when you got a lead like this, Carter with the handoff. Down the right side, still on his feet, puts his head down, and will get pushed out of bounds. And, the guys are so used to getting the play in, getting the play, and you can see them line up quick, and then the coach is, let's
wait a minute.
Let a few seconds run off the clock here. So they did move the chains. First down, Cal Carter. He stays in the ballgame with Delgado. Kyler Edwards still on the sideline. Grecken down the left side of the line in between the tackle and the guard. He's going to get cross midfield, and he'll continue to push the pile forward. He'll get brought down at the 45. So big power run there by QB1. And, we talked about in the first half when the defense is playing the way they are, even, they don't wear down because of the adrenaline. And it kind of looks like the Lockney defense is wearing down. They don't have the adrenaline that they had in the first half, and they're allowing, the Sudan offensive line is just, having the big push. There's a handoff to Delgado. Delgado actually ran into one of his own linemen.
Right.
Got brought down for a short, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. And, and not only are they, they're on the field, that defense has been on the field quite a bit, on this drive, sustained drive. But our runners, when they go up and Lockney tries to make a tackle, they're punishing the defensive guys. And you'll see them try to lay a lick on them. Cal, a while ago, that guy hit him over there, and the guy ended up bouncing out of bounds.
Oh, nice little shuffle pass to Granado. Granado's snaking through the line. Gets out to about the 25-yard line, and great run by Granado. Nice pass, shuffle pass.
Yeah.
Larson a little bit shaken up, but he's going to stay in there. Nope, looks like they're going to bring somebody in for him.
But, we've just been punishing those defensive players every time they go to make a tackle.
Edwin Arredondo in for Larson. I didn't see what happened. Handoff Carter. He'll get brought down immediately may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
Carter on the carry. Made by Stanford. And Richard.
You know, Edwin Arredondo, he's a sophomore, but he's 6'2" and 195, but he looks bigger than that on the field. He's got some size. Two 4:39 and counting here in the third quarter. Grekin, keeper down the right side.
There you go. Turn it up.
Gets to the corner, and he'll get pushed out of bounds. And there you go. Look at him pushed. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you were talking about.
There you go. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Yeah. And see, that had to be done by the white hat all the way over here in the middle of the field. It should have been done by the line judge over there. It was right in the middle of it.
And it's just like you said, he
Yep.
pushing him into the stands.
Yeah.
You know, there's no track here at Lockney, kind of like Bovina. There's no track, so not very much distance from the sideline to the stands. And he definitely had opportunity to pull
Yeah.
back. This will be first and goal. It looks like the ball's right inside the 10, like at maybe the 9. Reckon back to throw, rolling to the left. He's got Carter right there. He's going to find him right at the 7-yard line. So a little short 2-yard pass, but I feel like, Carter was open for a little bit. It allowed the defender to get there just a little bit late on that throw. See, look at it. He looks bigger than what he looks big. He looks bigger than 195. He's a big kid. Edwin Arredondo. Makes the coach look small for sure. Handoff. This is going to be Hayden Ruiz in for the touchdown. And once again, Jokai, that's the third time that we've gotten in untouched. Great job by the line.
Yes.
Great push.
And that's around the left side this time.
Yep.
And they just sealed that off. I mean, it just you didn't see it. It was all white all the way to the end zone. So with 3:45, your Sudan Hornets go up 50-6.
Score by number 32, Halen Ruiz. I said Hayden, but it's H-E-L-E-N, Halen Ruiz with the touchdown. Extra point attempt here. No good. I didn't think, from this angle, it kind of looked like it was a little bit too far to the left. So we'll stay at 50.
50-6 with 3:45 left in the third quarter. Your Sudan Hornets again on top.
There we go. What are they throwing? Some T-shirts or? Are those T-shirts? They got them all.
They got
they got them all
T-shirts.
knotted up in a wad. Here we go.
And there's a
There's
water
a
bottle.
Throw that one up here. Here we go. Oh,
Danny.
oh, sorry. There it's right there. It did go over. Who threw it? Was that the water bottle that went over?
Yeah. That's your all-district pitcher there,
It might have went out the fence into the street.
It might have.
Yeah, that was Danny Mitchell with the all-district pitcher there that threw that one over the stands.
So the freshman, Garreal, back deep. He's had a couple of good run backs. But you said,
They've really spread out this
Matt,
time
yeah,
back
Matt
there.
hadn't really gone deep with it. This time he kind of gets the boot under it. He'll take it at the 5. He's going to break right down the middle. Still hasn't been touched yet. That's almost a mirror image of the last return. He didn't get touched till about the 35-40.
Our guys are doing a great job of getting down the field, and they're staying in their lanes, but they're not breaking down to make that tackle.
Yeah.
And he's just running by them, and they're just reaching out to try to grab him. And so they've got to get down the field, and they've got to break down to make the tackle. And then, but they're doing a good job of getting down the field for sure.
1st and 10, ball on the 42-yard line.
That's not a whole lot to ask to run, run wide open, then stop, break down, and then make a tackle.
Yep. Yeah, we could do that with our eyes closed, Joe.
Oh yeah, all night long.
I couldn't even pick up the dollar that fell on the stand without.
As long as I had to just run from the 40 to the 40.
Oh, good job. That's Luis Vargas Valdez with the big tackle there. No, Gabriel Lopez with the tackle there. Nice solo tackle there on the tailback.
I didn't catch your signals.
What are we signaling?
I don't know. She started to signal me something.
She probably needs to give us a list before the game of her signals. That way we would know what she's talking about.
Well, she started, and I was talking to you, and I didn't see what she what were you trying to signal something there?
There's the pitch, and big hit, big collision there. Right at about the 45-yard line.
Oh.
Are we getting in trouble?
I'll stay there, man. What are you talking about?
3rd and 5. Still in Lockney territory. Defense holding strong here on this early part of the possession. There's a throw. Oh, man. There's Kincaid Bowen. Right through his hands. Overthrown, but.
Kincaid looked at him and was like, man, you messed me up, man. You tipped it away from me.
Carlito Montez checking into the ball game. So we got 3 to the right. 1:46 left here in the 3rd quarter. Lockney offense, came out. Oh, good job. Defense. The catch was made.
No catch.
No catch. Ball. Good job by the defense over there on that side.
There's Aspen again.
So the Lockney offense hasn't been as accurate as they were in the 2nd quarter,
No.
and I kind of credit Sudan making some adjustments defensively
Yes, definitely.
they're running the same plays, same formations, but they're just
Right.
the receivers aren't getting open, and Rodriguez is having a hard time getting the ball to somebody.
We closed down on that coverage, didn't give him as much cushion,
Yep.
and that was a 4th down play. So it's 1st and 10 Hornets on the offense now.
Keeper, oh man, maybe should have handed that one off. They read that one. Tackle for a loss.
And that, I believe that's Hayden. It
is Hayden.
Yeah.
That's that. So we got Ruiz, Brian Delgado, and Hayden Province, QB 3, because of course Cal Carter, he plays quarterback. What's that? QB 2.5. Same formation See if Providence goes to there. No, he'll toss it out. That's going to be Delgado following
Turn
the
it up.
defender.
Nice
Good job by
job.
the blockers there, and he bowls the guy over at the 35. Weston Cannon and Halen Ruiz up there leading the charge. Great job.
Where did my sheet go?
Where's your sheet? Oh, there it is down there.
Oh, Lord.
Good luck getting it down there. That's worse than me trying to get that dollar off the stand. And it looks like that's going to be the end of they're going to let the clock run out here in the third quarter. So that'll be 50-6 going into the fourth here. One more to go in Lockney, Texas. We'll go over the sponsors real quick while we got a little bit of a break. Sudan ISD, First United Bank in Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Building, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Curtec LLC, Tow Pros, Chad Nichols, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Cowart Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice, Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, and Chad King Farms. I'd like to thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring you the live broadcast here in Lockney, Texas.
They're saying on Facebook that new onion rings at jalapenos.
Oh, their new onion rings and jalapenos are the bomb. That's what we just heard.
I tell you, on that last play, Will Armstrong, had come in as one of the receivers, and he made a heck of a block to spring for the big gain there.
1st and 10, ball on the 33. Sudan marching down the field. Hayden Providence has taken over at the quarterback position. Getting some great playing time the last ball game and this ball game. There's a handoff. I think that's Halen Ruiz down the left side, and he'll drive his way forward for a short gain. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 6. Well, at halftime, I hadn't eaten yet, so I went down there and I was going to get some nachos. And the lady at the concession stand said, "You want cowboy nachos?" And I said, "No, I just want cheese nachos." He goes, "Are you sure you don't want cowboy nachos?" And I said, "All right, I'll take cowboy nachos." There's a handoff up the middle. Brian Delgado, another short game, may have gotten close to the first down marker. So she threw the sales pitch on me, and I bit. So I ended up getting cheese nachos with taco meat and jalapenos, so I'll probably have some indigestion on the way home. Third and 2. We'll see. Yeah, there it is. I was going to say Providence might keep it here, and he did. He easily gets the first down. He gets kind of thrown down by the defender.
Running that clock.
Yeah, move the chains. 10:30 and counting. And if you're just joining us, Sudan with the big lead, 50-6 here in the fourth quarter, looking to go 2-0 in district play. And we'll be back at the friendly confines next Friday. Take on the Health Center Owls.
That'll be a big ball game.
That is. The Health Center's.
That'll be a big ball game.
That'll be probably the big test of the district. Health Center's been probably back to throw. Providence. I wanted to see him go to there. There it is, and it's Hey, so did he get hit after the throw over here? I didn't miss it. He's picking himself up the ground.
Yeah, he did, but it wasn't late crazy enough. No, it wasn't quite late enough. It was close, marginal. But he threw that into traffic.
Yeah, he did. So, yeah, Hell Center has kind of mirrored us. They have the one loss to Ropes, and they've won every other game, and they were winning a while ago. So,
And haven't we had a lot of the same
yeah, a lot of the same
opponents?
opponents. Yep. So, it's going to be a good matchup. Big test for the Hornets next week. Halen Ruiz down the left side. Nice little gain there. Bring up 3rd and 5, maybe
Yeah,
6, 5 or 6.
Yeah, they're going to say 5.
9:30 and counting.
So have we gotten another score lately on the Muleshoe Littlefield game?
Let me look. Let's see what we got here.
It's going to get in. It's going to get in.
Here we
There he
go.
is. There he is.
Is that Ruiz?
It is.
Yeah, pinballing his way into the end zone. Good tough run there. Touchdown, Sudan.
Yeah, he's come in and has run really strong.
Yep, he has.
Looks like we're going to go for 2.
And we're still battling for it, but they're going to blow the whistle on us. So no goal in the 2-point conversion, 56-6. Let's take a look here. Fourth quarter score, 9:46 left in the ball game. Littlefield 34, Muleshoe 18. So the Wildcats pulling away on the War in 84 ball game in Littlefield. Spring Lake Earth down 52-30. Nazareth with the lead in that ball game. Post 34, Olton 7. Then we have Crosby 10-0, Hale Center 41. So we talked about Hale Center kind of mirroring our season with their schedule there. That's going to be a big matchup next week. Sundown 35, Plains 7. That's a 3 minutes left in the ball game in that one. Late third quarter score, Farwell 39, Vega 13. And Abilene Cooper up 28-21 over your Bulldogs in the that was a third quarter score there. Plainview. Tohoka 16, Seagraves 13. That's a fourth quarter score. Canadian 65, Friona 0. That's in the fourth quarter. So Canadian handling their business there. Idalou 56, Roosevelt 14. That's a third quarter score. Rawls 6, Morton 14. That's a district matchup. That was a halftime score. They haven't updated that one yet. New Deal 26, Abernathy 18. That's late in the fourth quarter. That's a close one there. I'm curious to see who has the ball there with 3:33 left in that ball game. They'll take it at about the 10-yard line. He'll get hit.
There we go.
At the 35.
Yeah, we did a good job that time of breaking down and keeping the play in front of us.
Well, the freshmen did get that time. They kept it away from the center of the field. Ball placed on the 35. Trips to the right, one to the left, back to throw. He's going to the left, one-on-one with Ryer. Ryer bats that down, and they're going to throw the flags on him.
Yeah.
Intended for Alvarado. Now, Ryer didn't really know the ball was coming. He had to turn around.
They need to do the C ball, C man
yeah.
drill.
Let's see. See where they place it at. There you go. Clock starts to run at 8:40. Here in the fourth quarter, Hornets up 56-6. Lockney not in any hurry to snap the ball. I think they're just getting ready to try to get out of this ball game. Get ready for the next one. Ball is snapped with 5 seconds left on the play clock. Back to throw. Rodriguez into the flat. Caught. There's a little dodged the tackler and gets into Hornet territory at about the 38-yard line. I didn't see who caught the ball for Lockney.
On that play there, instead of him just dropping straight back to pass, he dropped back and faked the handoff, and it held our defenders for a minute to get their receiver open.
Yeah, Lockney's not in any hurry to snap. They're already under 10 seconds. They'll snap it with 3 left. Handoff up the middle. Immediately tackled by Granados. Second and 8, 7:20 and counting. Weston Cannon getting a breather here. Carlito Montez in the ball game for him. Rodriguez back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Throwing into the flat, caught again, a little hook route. And he'll get swarmed by the Hornet defense for a short gain. Brian Jasso coming into the ball game, as well as Dylan Province. Hornets starting to cycle in some players, get some playing time. Avila coming out. Gabriel Lopez coming out. Province will be at that middle linebacker position. Had a heck of a ball game offensively. They moved him to that tackle spot. .604 on the snap. Into the little screen pass. Still on his feet. Villarreal, and he'll finally get brought down. Pushed out of bounds by, yeah, there's the flag. I figured that was going to come. They're going to get bony with that one. Just a couple of steps outside the line. It's not like he was running him into the stands like on the other side. Clock will start at 5:55. We'll move the ball all the way up after the penalty to about the 15-yard line. 17-yard line. Here comes the pressure. He'll dump it off again. That's Villarreal off the screen.
And that was their freshman, wasn't it?
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
So we get to see him for 3 more years.
Yeah, you know, and I just had that conversation with somebody about the guy that graduated last year, and I said they got another one. But that guy that they had, I can't remember his last name. But man, that guy was a bowling ball, man. He was a big old kid. He had speed.
Yeah.
Second and 4, right at 4:45. Here's the snap, and Rodriguez is going to cut up field keeper, and he'll get brought down. Looks like Maximus might have been on the tackle there.
So he got down to about the 6. It looks like 5 or 6. So it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, Max Lopez with the stop. High snap, keeper, quarterback. Ooh, gets hit hard. That was Dylan Province with a big hit there. Coming up from that linebacker position. .350. And the clock ticks away here in Lockney, Texas. Hornets looking to go 2-0 in the district play. Getting ready for a big matchup next week against the Health Center Owls. Hope you can come out. We enjoy y'all listening to us. We'd like for y'all to go out and support these boys. Home game. We hadn't been home in a while. Had the bye week and then 2 away games, so be nice to be back at Hornet Stadium. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Avila. Flag on the play. Coach is going to decline the penalty. So once again, first and goal, another takeaway.
Yeah, deny them down there deep in our territory.
You could just say the MVP of the game is the whole Hornet defensive squad. They've been all the takeaways they've had this ball game. First and 10, ball on the 5. Hayden Province in the backfield at the quarterback spot. He's going to tuck it and run right up the middle. He'll give the Hornets some breathing room coming out of the end zone there.
Get that past the 10, almost, I guess, to 11, almost to 12.
Jake Baker here on the left side. And Samuel Bersueño on the far side. Your wideouts for Sudan. Hayden Ruiz in the backfield with Province along with Delgado taking their time. 2:25 left in the ball game. Play clock at 2. There's a snap at 1. Handoff Ruiz. Ruiz breaks the tackle, still on his feet, bowling his way forward. They'll finally blow the whistle. Ruiz is not a small back either.
No, he's not.
There's the 2-minute timeout. That's what Bima said they call it.
2-minute timeout, not warning, right?
Don't forget, tomorrow, the Sudan Bowl Gold Band will be performing at Lowry Field, the UIL Regional Marching Contest. This is the one that counts. Last Saturday was the festival. Be there at 3 o'clock. Don't do what Joe Kai does.
Yeah.
You'll miss it. And don't talk when you're, don't talk during the performance.
Right, exactly. You can't talk. If the red flag is up in the air, you can't talk.
Don't talk. Third and 3 off of the 2-minute timeout. Ball's on the 12-yard line. There's no reason for us to have a 2-minute timeout in high school football. There is absolutely no reason for that. Oh! A little anxious there. I mean, you know.
And he's like, ah.
I kind of feel like the 2-minute timeout or the 2-minute warning is for like commercial purposes, to go to commercial on TV. There's no need for a high school to have that 2-minute warning. Until, of course, we need it.
Yeah.
One of these games we're going to
Yeah.
need it.
Well, we thank goodness we had that.
Yeah, we have an extra timeout. Third and 6 after the penalty. There's a handoff. Oh, a lot of room on the right side for Delgado. He'll get the first down. That'll move the chains. New fresh set of downs. It's just to get us past the next.
Just a couple of more plays.
Yeah, next minute 49. Kyle Edwards got a little bit of a limp.
Yeah.
I wonder if
he kind of got his leg rolled up on
Is that what
it
happened?
looked like earlier, so.
.105. Ball will be snapped right at the 1-minute mark, and there's the knee by Province, and that's one more kneel down, and we'll be done for this ball game. I'd like to thank y'all for joining us here. The score 56-6. Sudan will go 2-0 in the district. Big win here in Lockney. I had a big win last week in Crosbyton. There it is right there. That's. Oh, they're going to need one more. No, they're not. That's it. That's it. So that's going to be the ball game. Your Sudan Hornets with a big win. And the drive home is always better.
It is.
After a
Definitely,
win.
for sure.
And there you go. That's the end of the ball game. The clock hits 0. So the final, once again, 56-6. Sudan with the big win over the Lockney Longhorns. I'm going to go over the sponsors real quick before they do the fight song. Sudan ISD, First United Bank of Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Building, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Curtec LLC, Topro, Shed Nichols, 5 Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Coward Enterprises, the Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, and Chad King Farms. I'd like to thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring you the big win here live in Lockney, Texas. Your Sudan Hornets going home victorious this evening. as they get ready for the school song. Also, want to mention, make sure on Tuesday, if you want to go watch the girls that have qualified for regionals and cross country, that will be Tuesday at May Simmons.
And the guys as well, right?
Yes,
It's
the guys,
all on,
yes,
it's all on the same day?
You are correct. The guys and the girls will be competing. There we go.
Okay. Huh? No, they unplugged. They unplugged our extension cord.
It was just the audio, though. All right, congratulations, Sudan Hornets. It's a great day to be a Sudanite. Oh, real quick, I found that email. Annika Vanderpool and Aubrey Lopez will be competing for regionals and at the cross country, and then Samuel Bersueño and Miles Ledbetter for the varsity boys will be competing next Tuesday.
Right.
As qualifiers.
Right.
So.
Yeah, good luck to them. And then our junior high girls that went last week, they ended up. I think there like 250 teams, and they ended up in the top half.
On that, yeah, they went to that Texas Panhandle Championship.
Yeah, they were like fifth, and out of 250, they were fifth and 66th.
Man, that's awesome. That's the one where I was saying it was Rose Hernandez. She was the district champion in junior high. She ran, and then of course Kendall Providence also competed in that Texas Panhandle Championship in Canyon. So congratulations to those two, and good luck to the band tomorrow.
Yes,
like
for sure.
If you don't have plans, you want to go watch the band, go check those guys out. So we're going to go ahead, and they've already turned off the scoreboard. We're going to sign off. I'm Tim Rodriguez, Joe Kai Schultz. We're going to break down and head back to the big city of Sudan.
Yeah, and thanks to Missy for running the camera for us tonight.
Thank you so much. Well, you better watch it. You might end up with a job.
Penny will be back next week.
Next week we don't have to have it. Yep.
So well, let's join us next week. If you can't make it to the ball game, if you can, please go out there and support these boys as there's a big matchup coming up against the Health Center Owls next week. So, on behalf of the SHS broadcast, I'd like to thank Sam Merriman for allowing us to bring this broadcast with you, as well as all our sponsors. We're signing out. We'll see you next week.